Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I do give all honor and all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rikah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, from whom I've learned this wondrous truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect who are scattered in the four corners of the earth, including the speckled bird. Salutation to the sisters who are listening and learning in silence and staying in order. All right. I'm Brother Kapash, coming to you once again with a brief lesson, Lord willing. It'll be edifying. All right, let me go around. This is the book of Amos. Amos 3 and 6 reads, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord hath not done it?" Of course, it's an obvious answer. No, but we understand, the elect men understand that it's the Lord that's doing the evil. He's bringing the evil. You see, contrary to what the Christian churches and Christian pastors teach, that God loves everybody and he's going to bring all good. But that's not so. We understand, the elect men, Lord willing, I'm of that number. We understand that, the Lord outworks both sides. All right. And it reads, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?" You see, the trumpet is being blown by his elect men, the 100% that's teaching the 100% truth, starting with the head of the apostles and bishops and elders of Great Millstone, right on down, telling you, giving you the warning, telling you that bad times are coming, telling you that Jacob's trouble is going to increase. There's going to be a famine of food. There's going to be famine of water. There's going to be earthquakes, because the Lord said he's coming to visit, the earth which he made. Let's get that. This is the book of 2nd Ezra. Let's go to 9. Let's go to 9. It reads here, 2nd Ezra 9 and 1. He says here, "He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself." You see, measure the time diligently. Look at these events that's happening, and then read the scriptures concerning these events, and see if it's not me who is doing those things, the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You see, it says here, "He answered me then," this is what the angel told Ezra, he's a prophet, "and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself." I mean, we continue to measure the time. We don't just measure one event. We look at all the news. We listen to the other prophets who are, of GMS, and from the head on down, teaching the 100% truth. We look at news broadcasts. We look at events, current events. You see, on the internet. We search for information, you see, so we can blow this trumpet. And that's who blowing the trumpet now, the elect men, starting with the great men of GMS right on down to the affiliate camps. He said, "And he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before." You see, he had already told Ezra that there's going to be earthquake, there's going to be famine, there's going to be shortage of storehouses and things of that nature. That all of these, he has already told Ezra of it. Let me get some of it. Let me bring some of them out. It reads here, it says here, let me get it. said, let's go here. Let's go here. He says here in the 6th, this is 2nd Ezra 6, he reads here. Let me start with 18. And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. This is a warning. The trumpet is being blown now from the elect men. He says here, and we'll begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion, that is Jerusalem, because we are people for its place, they have afflicted us, at will, you see. And the Lord, the Lord looking at it all, and he's coming back to get the revenge for us, you see. And it's not going to stop, you see, because as it says in Revelation 12:12, you see. I'm not going to go there though, but it says here, and it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. The wicked, you see, he's coming to save the elect. We're going to go through Jacob's trouble, but the Lord's going to take care of us through Jacob's trouble, the elect men and the 1/3. You see, we already predestinated, Lord willing, of that number, and all the men out here, making videos and teaching and preaching this 1% gospel with all sincerity, bringing out these prophecies. And he said, and it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. You see, who's dwelling on the earth? All the heathen nation, and the elect men as well, and the 2/3 wicked Israelites are dwelling upon the earth. And the Lord is coming. He's going to draw nigh, and it's not going to be good, Israel. You see, the trumpet is being blown. You see, all right. It reads here, and will begin to make inquisition of them, what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness. You hurt the men of the Most High. You hurt, you hurt the apple of his eye, which is the elect on this side, you see, and the 1/3. You've hurt us, you wicked. Even 2/3 of our own people have hurt us, you see, for little crumbs, for little fame, for a little, menial, sold out to the wicked, you see. And we'll begin to make inquisition of them, what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. Our affliction is fulfilled, Israel. You see, our affliction is fulfilled. We at the end of it now. The Lord is going to bring us into a high status when we get into the kingdom, when we get our bodies of immortality. Also, too, when he raised up that standard, when he saw Edom come in like a flood, as Revelation 12:12 says. You see, the Lord going to raise up a standard once he put his hands on the elect. You see, we're not going to be, we're not going to be martyrs like, the apostles and how they done us wrong and things of that nature. We done gone through that. Of course, some of us going to get, martyred, but the Lord going to put that spirit on us so that we may go through it. We're going to be at peace even in that. You see? All right. And it says here, and he says here in 20, he said, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. And the children of it. Okay, I don't want to go there. I wanted something else, but let me jump down to. Let me go to. I didn't really want that, but it brought out certain points. You see. All right, let's go to. Let's go back to, let's bring it out again. This is the book of Amos, the 3rd chapter, the 6th verse. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Let's go to, let's go back to 2nd Ezra 9. And let's go back to 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, you see, these are the bad times that's coming. These are the signs. These are the tokens that the Lord has revealed to his servants, his servants, the prophets. You see, we are seeing earthquakes now, but they're going to come in more of a rapid and a more, in the area that we'll more likely be in as well. But the Lord's going to take care of his elect. We ain't got to worry about, we ain't got to, fret about it. You see, but the Lord said, therefore, when thou shalt be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, we're seeing that on a low level now. It's beginning to increase, and earthquakes are increasing. Bigger and stronger earthquakes are increasing. We're seeing it, and it's going to increase even more. You see, all right. And it says here, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, you see, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee. You see, even from the beginning. You see, even the disciples, his apostles, disciples wanted to know when, was the rulership, was he getting ready to bring on the rulership, the kingdom, in their lifetime. You see. But the Lord said, what he say? Let's go to that. Let's go to Matthew, because the trumpet is being blown. That's the subject. I want to stay on that point. Matthew 24. Let's go there, but I need to bring this up. Matthew 24, and let's see, Matthew. He says here in Matthew 24, and let's go to okay, here it is, 3. Let's jump to 3. Matthew 24 and 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, of the rulership, the kingdom, and of the end of the world, rulership again? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See, these things is already taking place. You see, we talk about them, World War III all the time, and the increasing that it's not going to go away. You see, it's going to escalate to the point where the least of the flock is going to draw them out, because that Benjamin Netanyahu, he really wants to attack, but the Americans are holding back right now. You see, these are wars and rumors of wars, so to speak. And he said, and he shall hear wars of rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. We're not troubled about the wars of rumors of wars. You see, the elect are not, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. You see, the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine. See, these are the things that's going to take place. See, these are the things that's going to take place, and they are beginning to take place, because they're talking about, that, within a week or so, I think they're on the last 2 containers that will be delivered in the United States that they have left, and therefore the stores, shelves are going to be empty. You see, the storehouses that was once filled shall be empty. All right, let me finish reading that, and then I might pull that up. All right, it says here, for a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. See, All of these things that's going on now are the beginning of sorrow. So we are in the beginning of sorrows, because we're gonna see empty supermarket shelves in the stores. Food is going to get limited. People are going to fight against other people. You know, neighbors are going to fight against neighbors. Where is that at? I'm gonna bring that up. Hold on a minute. See if I can find it. Here it is right here, I do believe. All right, see, check this out. Check this out. This is 2nd Ezra 6, and let's go to 22, the point. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. We coming into those times, Israel. That's why we say bad times are coming, Israel. Bad times are coming. This is the time to build your faith. This is the time to repent. This is the time to call on the true name of the Almighty, your Creator, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. You see, stop messing around, Israel. Come out of these. You know, if an Israelite in a church today, in Christianity, they got to be out of their mind. You see, no sense in Israelites being in Christianity. It hasn't done anything for this. You calling on Jesus Christ, really? All right, it reads here. Let me see. Going back. 2nd Ezra 6 and 22 reads, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty. Because the farmers, don't forget, Bill Gates, whatever you want to call him, Bill Gates, he done bought up all the farms. You see, they done sold out. They got the money and ran. You see, probably didn't have a choice in the matter, but hey, it is what it is. All in the will of the Lord. You see, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. That's that could refers to the farmland. Nobody's really planting anything in this country where that will fill up the storehouses. You see, there's a lot of people in America. You see, all right. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight against one another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear